What up? What up? What up? What's up, guys? So, breaking news, I guess you can say. It's breaking news. PlayStation 5 Slim is upon us. We're going to go ahead and talk about it. I'm going to put it on the screen, and we're going to just get into it real quick. I was planning for this to be longer, but I actually got a little bit of a cold, so I'm not going to be literally doing this so long. But anyway. We're going to get right into it. Before I do that, though, shout out to the chat. What's up? MV, I appreciate you for 31 months. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate you, man. He says MB4 PS5 Pro. Yeah, that's true. We'll get into that. We'll definitely get into that. There's a lot to take into account in that, too, especially when you follow the leaks to the T, like we have been for a while now. Everything pretty much adds up specifically to that point and is definitely there. So let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room real quick. Let's go ahead and put this on screen. And let's talk about this. So the PlayStation 5 Slim, here it is in its entirety. They actually changed a few things up here in terms of the overall look. The LED is actually longer, first thing you'll notice, so it doesn't have that little half LED. The whole thing is going through the console, if you care about that sort of thing. But really, let's get into what really separates this. So obviously, the separate disk drive and everything of that nature, yes, that is the whole gimmick. That we've already seen this because this was actually shown on Twitter. It was leaked a while ago. And even though this was leaked a while ago, and we know what exactly to look forward to, there was some gray areas we didn't know much about, and that was pricing of certain things and how they were going about it. But as you guys can clearly see on the bottom right of this text, if I move out the way, it says vertical stand sold separately. More on that in a second. So let's get into this. Here's the actual unit again, side to side. Now, the first thing you're going to notice with this is that this thing is not compatible by any stretch of the mind with your base model PlayStation 5 side plates. So if you have side plates that you already bought, like the ones I have, the see-through ones, or some of you guys bought the Spider-Man PS4, or I'm sorry, the Spider-Man side plates, those are not going to work with this. You're going to have to wait for a new set of side plates to take advantage of this. Big missed opportunity, but I get it. It's 30% less value. It's a smaller console, but still, that's kind of a missed opportunity that we couldn't have that. Oh, it gets a little bit more interesting too, Envy. Don't worry, we'll get into that. Here's where the actual functionality of the whole thing, how it works. So yeah, the report is true. It just kind of like snaps or slides into play after you take the side plate off, and there you guys go. You'll have a disk drive in the actual console. No complaints there whatsoever. That's cool. And I actually do hope this does well, because this can set a new standard going forward with the PS6 and 7 and onwards. You know, I actually like that you can actually take the hard drive out as opposed to having just wait for a specific model to be available. This is actually a better approach down the road, giving people the option if they absolutely want that. Even though by the time we get into PS6, though, I'm wondering if we even have this option to begin with, because, again, digital has been taking over the whole thing. But, again, there are people who want physical, so we'll see how this carries over. Let's get into the the big difference here out the gate. So the first thing you'll notice with this console when you get it, it's that it's $500. Now, that's it with the disk drive, okay? So it's $500 out the gate with the disk drive and everything connected and included. That's $500. That's not bad, because that's what you're paying for the base model PlayStation 5 right now. However, if you buy just the digital version and you don't get the disk drive, that's $450. So pretty much a $50 increase to the PlayStation 5 digital edition. Some people are blown away by that. I am too, but at the same time, I kind of get it. You're paying more for a gimmick, you know, the whole aesthetic of swapping stuff out. So I get it. They probably charge you just for that alone. But yeah, that is a missed opportunity by itself. I'm pretty sure, you know, obviously everything else is still the same for what you got in your base model PS5 in terms of swapping out the hard drive for bigger space. You do get a 1 terabyte hard drive with this console, but I'm pretty sure it's the same process of just installing your base model, you know, your little SSD in the back of the console, the same as it did before. You know, you take out the other side plate. So it is what it is. No big surprise there. At all. It is a missed opportunity, though. Like the title says, yes, it will be available in November, so you guys can get your hands on it then. But then we get into some other things in regards to this, and this right here has surprised the living hell out of me, and I just mentioned it earlier. So you guys remember the stand I just brought up. The actual vertical stand that's supposed to come with this thing is actually sold separately, and it's $30 just for the vertical stand. When you bought the PS5 day one, like we did, you didn't have to pay for no additional money for the stand. It came with that for free. The base model PlayStation 5 Slim here and the digital don't come with the stand, and it's $30 just for the stand by itself. $30. Look, I don't know what they're doing with this. I don't get this at all. It actually snaps into play in place of the console too at the base. So I don't know what they're thinking in this regard. That is definitely a weird decision. And what's even more crazy about this, if I could find the picture, if you guys can see right here, what do you guys see? Right here in the middle of the PlayStation 5 Slim here, you see a little plastic tab. It looks like a clear tab, right, where the console is laying horizontal on its side. You guys remember with the base model stand that you guys got with your PS5s right now, those you'd already have one, the way that thing is shaped, you can like hold it off to the side and the console can lay on it, and it will, you know, keep your console sturdy. It looks like this is sold separately too. There's no reports of this right here coming with the console. That's another thing. So I don't know. Maybe that is included. I'm not sure. But I don't think that's included at all. So I don't know, man. $30 just for a stand. It's kind of defeats the purpose. What up, Hustle? That kind of definitely beats the feast of purpose. What's up, Kermit? What's up, GT? What's up, everybody? I see y'all. What's up? But that definitely does defeat the purpose of this thing being cheaper. Granted, it's going to be smaller. Granted, it's going to fit in a lot of your guys' like entertainment stands. Obviously, it's going to serve its purpose. I do feel like that is a missed opportunity in those regards to not include a stand and not include basic stuff like this, especially when you're asking for more just from an aesthetic, or should I say from a design choice. again, you can tell by the console or the controller itself how smaller this thing is. So this thing's not going to get in the way of anything. So that's good, but still, that is a missed opportunity. Now let's get into the roadmap of PS5 while we're talking about this, because you guys remember the report. The report said we were going to hear something about PS5 Pro or Slim, this year. Well, we got PS5 Slim this year. We got everything. Now, with everything lining up, next year you're going to hear something about PS5 Pro. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get the release date for PS5 Pro. More than likely, you'll probably get it around the same time for PS5 Pro. You'll probably get a release date around this time if we're lucky, or you'll just start hearing about PS5 Pro. But I would reckon you'll hear about PS5 Pro, and it will line up even more so because, again, Spider-Man 2 drops this year or this month. After Spider-Man 2 is done, I'm pretty damn sure Sony's going to want to show off PS5 Pro with Wolverine and whatever else games are going to come out. So whether it be Ghost of Tsushima 2 in terms of updates for that, I would reckon that stuff's going to be shown on a PS5 Pro. You're going to be showing off that. You're going to be seeing Wolverine snippets. You're going to be seeing more games from this studio, that studio. I can see that just following the line, and that's going to be their full, complete lineup of consoles. But like I said prior, we have definitely been doing more talks in regards to hardware than we have in software. So hopefully next year we're spoiled when it comes to software from the first-party side of things, and we can get more out of the box. But right now, there's not much I can really say in regards to the roadmap. But that's what we expect. I read the blog. It does come with a stand. The third one, just a stand that would work with old models and new ones. It comes with one. Let me see here. Saying that you have to buy it separately. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's go to the blog. Let's bring that up. PlayStation blog. Here we go. Now let's put this on the big screen here. Holiday season. Boom. All right, let's see. Smaller design with turbocharged digital edition. Option. We already went over that. Okay. Price point. $80 for the actual disk drive. Here's the official video for it. Says vertical stand, so separate. Okay. So there's that. That's the system. Here it is. Okay. A horizontal stand will be included with the new PS5. Also, a new vertical stand compatible with PS5. With all PS5 models will be sold separately for $30. Okay, here it is. Gotcha. This is the one that's not. Wait, why would they? I'm confused. Okay, so which one is included? This is the main one they're advertising right here. This one with the ring. Where's the one that's included? Is it the? Hold on. Yeah, this is the only thing they're like showcasing. Where's the other stand that's supposed to come with? This ring one. That's the only one we got. So the new ring one is compatible with base model PlayStation 5s. Yeah, I'm confused now. He said it, well, it says in the text it does. Hold on, right here at the bottom here. Where's that? I just missed it. I went a little high. It says a horizontal. Okay, a horizontal. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that's okay. So that's basically this. Okay, now I get it. It's this. This is what it comes with. This is what it comes with. It does come with something, Dark Prince. It comes with this. This is what you're getting. So this is the horizontal. When you lay it horizontally, you lay it flat. This is where it's going to come with this little plastic-looking stand to hold it up. So that's where it's coming with. The vertical stand, which is what holding it vertical, which is this, like holding it up where the V makes the 5. That's what we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That doesn't come with that. So it's $30 for that. It do kind of look like a paperclip. Okay, yeah, it does look like a paperclip. But that's crazy. They give you one stand but not the other. Anyway, it says this new stand will be compatible with all PS5 models and will be sold separately for $30. Okay, a variety of PS5 console cover colors for the new PS5 models will be available starting in early 2024, including an all matte black colorway and the deep earth color collection colors and volcanic red, vice versa. Okay, we already knew those are gonna come. So yeah, you guys are gonna have to rebuy side plates all again. So so damn, that's crazy. So you have to buy a whole new set of colors. Oh, are they gonna do another lineup of the Spider-Man ones? Are they gonna do something like that? I guess that's the question. Are we gonna get a new lineup of those? I mean, that kind of defeats the purpose of those, wouldn't you say? That's a missed opportunity, man. It should be compatible. I mean, I get it. You want to... I guess they got to recut these or whatnot to have like the little gap in between so they can slide the side plates off. Sure. But damn, you would think they would have thought that through a little bit in terms of the actual designs. But an all-black PS5, I mean, you're going to have that option finally. So there is a black DualSense controller so you can match your console with that. So that's fine, I guess. But I don't know. That's crazy. That is crazy. Let me turn that there. There we go. Damn. So PS5 Pro coming out or not? You're gonna hear PS5 Pro. I already went over it, but you're gonna get that next year. So all the reports are on the money. All the reports, everything I talked about, everything we talked about, discussed, it's on the money. You're gonna get that starting next year. Well, probably not the start of next year, but you're gonna start hearing about it probably around this same time. You're going to hear PS5 Pro. If not, you're going to hear it probably in the middle of 2024. And the reason why I think you're going to hear about it regardless is because you're going to get, hopefully we'll get some bigger announcements in 2024 after Spider-Man drops this year, which, is in like 10 days. We got until Spider-Man 2. Once Spider-Man 2 is done, they're going to have to start, they're going to start showing off the console in terms of like games running on it, and you're going to start seeing those graphical improvements. That's why I think it's going to happen more than likely. But yeah. Anyway, in terms of the Slim, I mean, I don't know who asked for a new vertical stand. I don't know what exactly we're going to do with that, but it is what it is. Let's just go ahead and continue a little bit here. We're 10 days away from the launch of Spider-Man 2. Of course, we know that. Alan Wake. We're going to skip that. They're just talking about the holiday season. I want to thank all of you for your continued passion and support. And this is basically what you're going to get with the PS5 Slim. So this is what you're getting. You get this one little stand for when it lays horizontally like so, like where my arm is. It lays like that. And that's what that little plastic thing is for. So it's for the grooves. It fits in the grooves between the actual side plates. And that locks it into place and that holds it horizontally. If you want to hold it, if you want it vertically, you got to buy that $30 stand. Period. There's no way around it. So you need that vertical stand. That's $30. So when we add all this stuff together, including the stand, including the disk drive, let's say if you're someone and you went and bought the PS5 Slim and you've been waiting, like, what up, Butch? Let's say you're someone like Sean, hypothetically. You've been waiting for PS5 Slim, and you've been waiting for this to be cheaper and whatnot. You bought the PS5 Slim Digital Edition, right? Let's say you didn't see no real use for the whole disk drive. That's $450, and then you got to pay an additional $30 just for the stand if you want to have this vertical in your setup. So you're almost paying $490 with tax, if not more, probably like $490 with tax. So it's not really a big of a saving point. Not that much. So, I mean, take it as you will, I guess, in that case. If we're adding tax and all that, you're paying like $490, probably $495, damn near $500. And again, it's $500 for the base model version of this, which comes with a disk drive. So that's $530 and some change. So, again, you guys are paying for the gimmick of swapping everything out. What's up, Mo? But y'all definitely paying for the aesthetic. That's for damn sure. In terms of the SSD, you do get a 1 terabyte SSD. No hardware changes whatsoever, as expected. I mean, again, it's not a pro unit. It's not a refined pro unit or anything of that nature. It's definitely going to be the same, what you're expecting. So no real surprise there. But yeah, everything else is literally the same as it should be. But damn. That is shocking that they're putting a $30 increase or a $30 paywall behind a stand for the console. I'm not even sure how this is going to work with your base model ones because it's got those little attachment, those little grooves or whatnot that attach to it. So I'm not sure how it works. I don't know. Maybe it slits. Maybe it fits in the vents or something like that of the PS5, the base one we get. I'm not sure how that works, but there is what it is. Also not launching in more territories is kind of an L. I mean, I get it. They're trying to. So from what they said, obviously yes, this is going to be available in November, but they're doing it in select areas because they haven't gone through all their stock in terms of the base model version that you already see that you guys already have. Once those are gone, then yes, this will replace those and they will be everywhere. So you're probably going to have to wait a little bit if you're in those other areas that it's not available yet, just to get your hands on it. But they are going to be available soon, rather soon. It is though, it's going to be there. But yeah, man, all the speculation, all the talks, this is what we're getting. I don't expect, here's the funny thing, I don't expect the PS5 Slim, or PS5 Pro, to have any of this. I expect it to just be one straightforward shot at a console. I don't expect it to have a disc drive or the option to have a disc drive. I expect that to be kind of like what you guys are seeing with that Xbox, with that new Xbox that we saw in their roadmap where it was all digital. I kind of expect the PS5 Pro to go down that route where it's all digital. It's for those who want that crazy power. But, again, no big deal, honestly. It's not a bad-looking console or anything by any stretch of the mind. It looks fine. I don't see no issue with the look. I do just, I don't know. I do find it a little weird, though, certain decisions that they did for this. But when they get into the all-black, side plates and all that stuff, when all that stuff drops, you're going to definitely see this thing definitely sell a hell of a lot faster than what you guys were expecting, especially when a lot of people have been wanting to customize theirs, all the way. So this is kind of the best solution for customization for PlayStation right now. So that's cool. And you get more freedom in terms of the disk drive and whatnot. I do hope, though, this does set a new standard for consoles where you do get the option of swapping out hard drives and giving you a better entry price, and then you can add on to them as time goes on. So, for example, if you bought a digital and you're like, damn, you found yourself buying a lot more discs than you thought you were, you can then buy the disk drive and then have that option to play. So I do hope that this does start a new trend for them. But that's about it. That is the PS5 Slim. It is exactly the way we talked about it. It's exactly the way the specifications were given. It's going to be available in November on PlayStation's Direct, and you guys can buy that. So there you guys go. Let's get some verdicts in the chat. What you guys liking it? You guys liking the new design? You guys buying it? Are you guys a little off about the stand? Again, the stand is definitely a turning point, just a little. It's like, damn, because we got that for free with the base model, but here they are asking for more, and you can't even include that. So that is a little bit of a letdown. But what you guys think in the chat. Let's hear you guys' thoughts. What's up, Delta? A lot of people saying it looks great. What up, Strictly? On some real strict, they really are. I get it. Trust me, I get it. We all get it. Like, you're in a business to make money in general, but to only include this particular stand, the one where it lays horizontally, I do think that is a missed opportunity. It really, really is a missed opportunity, especially when those who are trying to save money and they just want to have a cool looking display, they end up spending more than they have to just for a simple look for a display. $30 just for a stand, it's like, bruh, it's crazy. Yeah, so the digital version, remember when we got the PS5, the digital version was $100 cheaper than the base model PS5. This new model is $50 more than what you guys are paying for the base model digital edition that you guys got for PS5 right now. So it is definitely cheaper. I mean, it's definitely more expensive. And I put it behind just the fact that you're paying more so for an aesthetic. You know what I mean? You're paying for a gimmick. But even with the paying for a gimmick, it's like you could have at least included this damn stand for that price point. Because think about it. Once you pay for the digital version, which is $450, you got to pay a $30 for this. That's $480 right there. Then we tack on tax. It's probably going to bump it up to $490, right? Then they got to buy games. And then let's say 3 months down the line, they want to get the disc drive. That's an additional $80. You're paying way more than you did for your base model PS5. In fact, you're paying, ironically, you guys think about it, you guys are paying a marked up price if you think about it. So it's kind of like a monopoly thing they're doing here where it's like it all adds up and you're getting to that marked up price that you guys were paying for from the scalpers. But again, you do get what you get, man. So it is what it is. Thank you for the separate stand, Jimmy, Ryan, the guy. You crazy. But hey, it is what it is. Paying more for the same experience. And that is true, Spencer. You're not really getting any improvements. PS5 Pro, I expect that in 2024, especially when we start seeing snippets of Wolverine. I don't expect that to be running on a base model PS4 or PS5. I expect that to be running on a PS5 Pro just to showcase it even more and sell you guys on a big, power difference if they're going to do that. But I do think you're going to start seeing PS5 Pro stuff from PS5 Pro, snippets, games running on it. And then when we get more context of it, it's like, hey, the PS5 Pro is here and it's going to launch around the same time that we're in right now. And then boom, you're going to get that and it's going to be available. And I think that's going to be the roadmap and that's it. But yeah, the only crazy announcement that I would say that people probably will lose their minds for, I mean, aside from the looks of this thing, is the customization. You can now get the black side plates for this. So they did announce that. Black side plates, all the side plates that are currently available right now, they are coming out with a new line in 2024 specifically for this unit. The only downside is if you're someone who bought the Spider-Man side plates and you're really, really feeling those side plates, they're not compatible with this whatsoever. So that is the drawback, unfortunately, when it comes to PS5 Pro or PS5 Slim. But that's it. So, and keep in mind, those side plates, I think they said are $50 a piece. Is that what they said? $50 a piece for those side plates? Yeah. About 60, starting at $60 a piece. Or yeah, $60 pretty much. $54.99. So yeah, about $60 a piece for those side plates. So if you guys want an all black look for your PS5, you can finally do so. You can get a black DualSense controller and pretty much be set. Will you get the option for PS5 Pro? I would believe so, but I don't think it'll be the exact same as what you guys are seeing with the Slim here. It would be cool if it's the exact same concept as the Slim. It would be the exact same size as the Slim and the same type of thing. So that way you guys can just swap those things over to the PS5 Pro when we do get the PS5 Pro. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But as far as I'm concerned, as far as it looks like, you're definitely paying more, though, in the long run. But it's up to you at the end of the day. It comes down to your needs and what you want. Just a curiosity, can you add extra SSD storage to this model? Yes, you can. On the back model of this, it's pretty much the exact same what you got with the base model PS5. So the other side of the side plate comes off, and there's going to be that little compartment where you slide in your SSD. You're going to have to format it, obviously, and then it will connect, and then boom, you have more storage. Now, I'm not sure how the external storage or the other external actually, no, wait. Did they have that? I'm not sure how, like, the other thing they were doing, too, is going to work. But I'm pretty sure it's the exact same as what you guys are doing with your base model PS5s. So, should be the exact same. So, I'm not messing with any plates. I just wait to see how the Pro is. I mean, yeah, it's a waiting game, man. It's definitely a waiting game. Really wondering how the Pro will be, like the spec. From what, probably like a 30% increase CPU wise, and probably like a 10% boost GPU potential, graphics potential, maybe 20%. Probably 10-20%. I'll put it around that way. I don't expect them to go all out for a brand new PS5 Pro in terms of like power and all that stuff. I don't expect that, because at that point we're getting into the launch of just a new hardware, like, you know, a new next gen console. I expect that to be, obviously, you know, they're gonna focus on that when we get into the new console. But 30%, you know, CPU increase, and probably another good 10%, 20% GPU power. That's it. Should be good regardless. It's gonna translate well to games. I know a lot of people are going 10%, 20%. That doesn't really look good. I mean, look at what you're getting on PS5 now from first party in terms of how the games will look and how they, you know, performed. It's actually, believe it or not, it's actually more than enough for the studio if they use it properly. So you're going to get some good games regardless out of it. It's just a matter of when we're going to get those games and when we get those announcements. Hopefully we hear something for Factions, you know, in regards, and we see all that stuff. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We will definitely cross that bridge. Wouldn't even... Oh, you said wouldn't bother making a Pro? Hey, you know Sony. Sony wants to have it just for the sake of being there. So, again, the whole hardware line is going to be out there. Microsoft has already shown their hand, unfortunately, for their lineup. So they're going to have a digital model. And I'm pretty sure they're going to have a Pro-like model as well down the road. So it's going to happen. And this is going to be a battle of power. Everybody's going to be talking about power. That's all it is. If I was a consumer that was still holding off getting a PS5, I will hold off on getting one until Pro at this point. I mean, yeah, you know, the funny thing is, a lot of people probably going to do that, but I don't know. I can see people caving just for this alone. Just for the fact that, you know, you can customize it to your liking, you know, more side plates or, you know, different approach. I can see them going for this, especially when we get into Black Friday and everything of that nature. I can definitely see this thing selling ridiculously well, for sure. Yeah, I can see it selling. Still can't get over this, though. This is a weird decision, just not include this. But it is what it is. The whole, you know, simplicity is... I actually want to see how simple it is, too. Like, how the... disk drive comes out. Like, do they just like slide in, or do they pop in as like a button you press? I do want to see how, like, when we get the hardware hands on for it, is definitely going to see how that is. But anyway, I'm rambling at this point. There's not really much else I can really say. It looks good. No complaints. It looks fine. Aside from a few certain decisions, it looks fine. It's more of the same. It does look good in terms of the aesthetic, and you're still getting what you're getting. So you're getting all the same specs, everything. So no complaints at all. And there's the new LED function. So there it is. I don't even remember my PS5 doing that, but yeah. No, I actually like that. That's cool. The longer SSD or LED. So I actually like that. Definitely slicker and has a cooler look. More futuristic. So if you weren't sold on the alien type of look of the PS5, you'll definitely be sold on this one. I love how these guys are becoming more and more like PCs with the customization. Oh, dude, we're gonna get there. You're getting there. You know, you're changing. Listen, you're removing at this point. You're removing disk drives, right? pretty soon you'll get to that point where probably you can snap on GPU performance increase or something like that. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like a futuristic router. An even more futuristic one. Pay more for a Blu-ray drive. Oh, I'm going to resign being petty. No, I agree, though. I do agree. $80 for the drive. I was expecting $50 for it. Because believe it or not, that's how much you pay for. That's around the same you pay for a Blu-ray drive or a drive in general when you're playing on PCs, like $50, if not $40. You can get it on Amazon and just like, install whatever it is you need to install on that, and then not even install it in the unit. You don't even have to install it in the unit. I was thinking around that same price that was going to be, but no, it's literally it's $80. So it is what it is. But hey, man, that's it. Bob's your uncle. That is the PS5 Slim. Next up is PS5 Pro. When we get there, and that's it. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Those of you that are watching this on the on demand or whatever, let me know. This is definitely I guess an eventful news piece for sure. I'm definitely gonna move on from this one. I already got my PS5. I'm good, so I don't have any issues. But if you have an issue with your PS5 right now, then hey, now's the time to get this one. Now's the time. If you don't want this one, get the PS5 Pro. PS5 Pro will offer more of a power boost. So, yeah, that's it. That is definitely it. I will see you guys on the next one. Hope you guys are good. Good to see everybody. And y'all be good. Hey, Resign, I'm in Blaze service, so I'll pull up in a second. All right. But anyway, y'all be good.